It's Delta Sport OG in GT4 leading the way, but not by a whole lot. Only about 20 or so points ahead of What a Back Row. Then it's Hyperion Racing GT4, KJ Sim Sports rounding out your top four, and those teams that are up into the 200s category. Blue Macaw Esports finds themselves in P5th, only a single point away from Radness M Squad Black. That's Forward Momentum Racing, Aerokinetics, Big Fast Racing, and J Racing rounding out your top 10. We go, working their way on out. Let's see who can do it. And we have a very special visitor here tonight in the Precision Racing League. If you folks look at number 4, the number 35 machine, fresh off his advisory role in Iowa, Mr. Tony Kanaan has joined the session. Great to welcome TK on in. A fixture here, obviously, on iRacing and racing in the wheel world. We are more than happy to welcome Tony into this series. Justin Ream back on pole position as he was last time out. Then it's Austin Wilkins, Connor Wagner, and Nathan Deering lining up in row 2 with John DeWong and Turner Stroll in row 3. Row 4 is Jeff Evans with Travis Chapman to his outside. Then it's William Brennan and Aaron Create in row 5. Alex Almeida is in 11th, followed by Scott Angelo in P12. P13, Douglas Corey, followed by Matt Brewer. Miguel Ruiz lines up in P15, followed by Kyle Bishop. Then it's Jared Deploy and Jeffrey Seabach behind them. As we continue to roll down through the order, only 3 cars left in that GT4 category. Will Jennings 19th, Matthew Campbell 20th, and Doug Evans to round out your 21-car GT4 field. This is going to be fun, folks. You do not want to miss this at all.
29, catch up, 24,
Interesting there. It looks like Ozzy Milwayne actually giving him space there, and then basically gives Wayne Castile the entire front row all to himself if Milwayne decides to keep that position. I'm not entirely sure what the rules here are in the Precision Racing League when it comes to that, but the pace car is pulled off down to the pit lane, put 40 minutes up on the clock, put Wayne Castile up at the front of this LMP3 field, and here we go. There goes the green. We are racing here in Germany. It's a good getaway from Castile. Meanwhile, Bergstrom and Milwayne going to be fighting it out for P2 behind. Joey Haynes, David Duino, Tony Kanaan trying to fight their way out. Kanaan down to the inside as the GT4 field also gets underway. They're perfectly Noah's Ark down into the corner. This is a big, big point of consternation for all of these drivers. It looks like the LMP3 field has been able to get through it nice and cleanly as they're going to get their way back into single file order coming down through the Mercedes Arena section. The GT4 field has done the same thing, but we're 3 wide up to the front of the GT4s. My goodness gracious. I don't know how they were able to keep that together. Ream holds it off. Austin Wilkins up 2. Connor Wagner up 2. They're pushing and shoving their way all the way through this field.
Kyle, you're still blinking. Stay on the left.
Is there as we focus in on that very bright pink machine trying to work their way up through. A little bit of an action from behind. That's Travis Chapman trying to hold off Aaron Create here, coming down into the left-hander of Valvoline. And it looks like that Mercedes is able to get the line done. Looks like the LMP4, the LMP3 field able to hold off in relatively single-file order here, but that's not going to wait for too long as they catch back up to the rest of this field. Things are going to get a little bit crazy here, I'd have to imagine. Let's take a look. And it looks like here that Brockway is able to get himself back under order here at this point. So he's going to be able to get himself back up into the field. We focus in here on the middle of the LMP3 field at the moment as they get their way going back out onto the main run. Looks like that's going to be Ozzy Milwayne, Joey Haynes. Oh, crash behind! Multiple drivers, Floyd Kerr and Austin Lawrence off, coming down through the hairpin, I believe. And that's going to send them out to the outside. And that is going to be right in the midst of the GT4 field. Oh, Wayne Castile is off! Just as we saw him make a mistake the last 2 rounds, Castile is off, going down through the final chicane. He finds himself falling down through the order into 9th place. Opportunity to dive down into pit lane. That looks like that's going to be Evans and Almeida coming down in. They want no part of the battle. They're getting out of it.
Right side. P3's coming right now. 3.652. Clear the right. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Right side. Clear the right.
As we keep our eyes focused on that battle. Oh! TK not taking no for an answer, looking down to the inside. They try to piece their way through some traffic.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Make their presence known. Yeah, he's a fucking dickhead.
All right, go! That's Tony Kanaan around, got onto the loud pedal a little bit early. I'm not sure if there was contact there with another driver or what exactly happened for the Brazilian driver, but gets back on track. Almost a dangerous avoid there with another car, and that's going to put him all the way back down into P6. Eric Harmon now all over his gearbox.
What? Box, 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 box. Here we go.
Right now, going to try to close in behind a little bit more, see if he's able to get anything to play. But Holly's got him at for the moment. Looks like Aaron Create down into pit lane, as is Eric Harmon, I believe, at the moment, although Harmon's got a little bit of damage on the car.
That's it, go.
We have a pretty clear track for the most part.
I'm gonna do one more lap and then pit.
I think that's all we can do.
Yeah. I got 7.2. That's the guy that spun in front of me.
The DC?
Yep. Indeed.
Faster car coming up quick. Oh, left side. Clear on the left.
P2s or P3s are pitting. So I don't think they're going to be lapping us again anytime.
Sorry about that, Floyd.
No, that was on me. You drove your line. My apology.
Nice.
Nice race, Alex. That was fun.
Yay.
Car stopped on
Finish.
the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
In one piece.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Here at the moment, it was Justin Ream taking victory yet again in dominant fashion by about 8 seconds over Connor Wagner. Austin Wilkins came home in P3. Then it was Nathan Deering and Turner Stroll to round out your top 5. Good battle there that we just clipped in on the end on Alex Almeida and Jeff Evans in P7. Aaron Create, then Scott Angelo and Miguel Ruiz. Scott Angelo having a lot of action out there today. In P11, it was William Brennan, followed by Douglas Corey, John Duong, Jared Deploy, and Will Jennings. Doug Evans was your first driver to finish the lap down, followed by Jeffrey Seabach, Travis Chapman, Matt Brewer, and Kyle Bishop. And then Matthew Campbell was the last driver there.